And thicken tonight, and the chances for light snow will increase as the low moves up the eastern seaboard. For the following areas, in New York, southwest Suffolk, southern Queens and southern Nassau, coastal flood warning remains in effect from 6 a.m. to noon Saturday. High surf advisory remains in effect from 6 a.m. Saturday to 6 p.m. Sunday. Coastal flood warning remains in effect from 5 p.m. Saturday to midnight Saturday night. Locations. Coastal locations adjacent to the south shore of New York City and western and central Long Island. Tidal departures, 2 to 3 feet above astronomical tide Saturday morning and 3 to 4 feet above normal astronomical tide Saturday evening. Timing, moderate coastal flooding during the Saturday morning high tide cycle, and moderate to locally major during the Saturday evening high tide cycle. The major coastal flooding threat is for the most vulnerable South Shore Bay locales of Nassau and Suffolk counties, with up to 3 feet of inundation. Beach impacts, elevated water levels and large breaking waves on the shore of Long Island may result in erosion of dunes and localized overwash for the barrier beaches from Fire Island and points west Saturday into Sunday. Coastal flood impacts, moderate flooding Saturday morning, moderate to localized major coastal flooding Saturday evening with inundation severe enough to cause isolated structural damage along with widespread flooding of vulnerable shore roads and properties. Several roads will likely be impassable. Lives may be at risk for people who put themselves in harm's/south way. A coastal flood warning means that flooding is expected or occurring. Coastal residents in the warned area should be alert for rising water and take appropriate action to protect life and property. A high surf advisory means that high surf will affect beaches in the advisory area, producing rip currents and localized beach erosion. South Shore Bay's water levels for Saturday morning, coastal, time of. Forecast total, flood. Location, high tide, water level, category. Meet lower low water / NGBD, Freeport gauge New York, 0.7:37 a.m., 0.5 / 0.9 to 6.3 / 5 / 0.1 to 5.5. Moderate, point Lookout New York. 6:40 a.m., 0.6 / 0.2 to 6.7 / moderate. Jamaica Bay, New York, 7:39 a.m., 0.8 / 0.2 to 8.7 / moderate. Rockaway Inlet, New York, 0.6:59 a.m., 0.7 / 0.8 to 8.3 / moderate. East Rockaway, New York, 0.6:53 a.m., 0.6 / 0.8 to 7.3 / moderate. Lindenhurst, New York, 9:20 a.m., 0.3 / 0.5 to 4.0 / moderate. South Shore Bay's water levels for Saturday evening, coastal, time of. Forecast total, flood. Location, high tide, water level, category. Meet lower low water / NGBD, Freeport gauge New York, 0.8:05 p.m., 0.6 / 0.5 to 7.1 / 5 / 0.7 to 6.3. Major, point Lookout New York, 7:08 p.m., 0.6 / 0.8 to 7.4 / moderate. Jamaica Bay, New York, 8:07 p.m., 0.8 / 0.5 to 9.1 / moderate. Rockaway Inlet, New York, 0.7:27 p.m., 0.8 / 0.0 to 8.6 / moderate. East Rockaway, New York, 0.7:21 p.m., 0.7 / 0.2 to 7.8 / moderate. Lindenhurst, New York, 9:48 p.m., 0.4 / 0.1 to 4.7 / major. noon Saturday. Coastal flood warning remains in effect from 5 p.m. Saturday to midnight Saturday night. Locations: coastal locations adjacent to New York Harbor and Arthur Kill. Tidal departures: 2 to 3 feet above astronomical tide Saturday morning and 3 to 4 feet above normal astronomical tide Saturday evening. Timing: moderate coastal flooding during this Saturday morning and the Saturday evening high tide cycle. Beach erosion impacts: minor beach erosion possible due to elevated water levels and breaking waves along the south shore of Brooklyn and east shore of Staten Island. Impacts: widespread flooding of vulnerable shore roads and inland properties due to height of storm tide and or wave action. Numerous road closures may be needed. Along the beachfront, isolated structural damage may be observed, and lives may be at risk for people who put themselves in harm's/self way. New York Harbor water levels for Saturday morning, coastal, time of. Forecast total, flood. Location, high tide, water level, category. Meet lower low water, The Battery, New York City, 0.7:31 a.m., 0.7/0 to 7.5. Minor. Bergen Point, New York, 0.7:30 a.m., 0.7/0.8 to 8.3. Minor. New York Harbor water levels for Saturday evening, coastal, time of. Forecast total, flood. Location, high tide, water level, category. Meet lower low water, The Battery, New York City, 7:59 p.m., 0.7/0.6 to 8.1. Minor. Bergen Point, New York, 7:58 p.m., 0.8/0.5 to 9.1. Moderate. South Shore Bay's water levels for Saturday morning, coastal, time of. Forecast total, flood. Location, high tide, water level, category. Meet lower low water/NGBD, Rockaway Inlet, New York, 0.6:59 a.m., 0.7/0.8 to 8.3/. Moderate. South Shore Bay's water levels for Saturday evening, coastal, time of. Forecast total, flood. Location, high tide, water level, category. Meet lower low water/NGBD, Rockaway Inlet, New York, 0.7:27 p.m., 0.8/0.0 to 8.6/. Moderate. For the following areas in New Jersey, Hudson, Eastern Essex and Eastern Union, coastal flood advisory remains in effect from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Saturday. Coastal flood warning remains in effect from 5 p.m. Saturday to midnight Saturday night. Locations: coastal locations adjacent to Newark Bay.